Chambersnake proudly presents True Life Hunting Adventures.
Hey, welcome to this week's episode. This week, you're going to tag along with me here in Ohio as I try to punch a tag on one of the target bucks I've been after. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this adventure.
They said, boy, you got some big old shoes to fill. Kick back a few shots of the jar when you want to. Never leave a good friend astray. These guns I'm passing down Sunday ain't toys.
Oh my God.
Big old shoes to fill. I've been working like a dog out in them fields. Kick back a few shots of the jar when you want to. Never take it too far. Never leave a good friend astray. You gotta mean what you say, a good firm handshake. These guns I'm passing now Sunday ain't toys. A few rolls for a Southern boy. You got big old shoes to fill.
I just shot the biggest buck of my life.
Hey, welcome back from the break. You know, this first afternoon I got set up, got in a new stand location, hoping that one of these target bucks would show up. So, you know, I was sitting there, you know, got all set up, and it didn't take long for the deer to start coming in.
I'm back up in the stand here in Ohio. This is a new stand location I come in and set up a couple of days ago. I seen these bucks out in this bean field here off to my left here feeding out one evening, and I figured I'd get in here and figure out where they were coming in and out at. So got in here and found this really nice little oak flat in here where they're feeding at, and a lot of rubs and stuff in here. So fingers crossed I get on one this afternoon here in Ohio, so stay with me. Well, it's been an eventful evening set here. I had some does come in to our right over here. I don't know what they were doing, but probably could have harvested one of them, but I decided just to hold off. I know there's some bucks in here and stuff, but getting low on camera light. I think I'm gonna get all my stuff packed up and head out of here. I seen one of our target bucks out in this bean field. The buck we call the 7 of clubs. He's a big, gnarly 7-pointer with split G2s and stuff on him. I mean, I wished he'd have worked his way in here. I'd have sure enough liked to harvested him, but gonna get all my stuff packed up, gonna head out of here, and we'll be back in here another day. was crazy. I just got done wrapping up my interview, getting ready to wrap my stuff up, and I have 2 bucks come in here. One is just a little 4-point. The other one was a decent, tall 8-point. He's just not the one I've been looking for. I mean, I could have shot him, but he's not the buck I'm looking for. But he must have seen something too he didn't like. Maybe they're silhouetting me up here or something, but he's pretty big. He was a 3-year-old, so I'm going to get my stuff wrapped up, get out of here, and I'm going to be back in here tomorrow afternoon, so stay with me.
Well, as you can see from that hunt, I had a really nice buck come in and had some does come in and stuff. And, you know, them does that come in were blowing at me and stuff. I figured the hunt was over, and I got, you know, started getting my stuff all set, packed up, getting ready to get down, and had that little smaller buck come in than that really nice 8-point. And, you know, I looked him over and stuff, and I just decided not to harvest him because he wasn't one of the bucks I was after. So stay tuned after the break. We'll see if I can get my hands on one of them target bucks.
Chamber Snake, your next generation of gun safety. Offered in the most popular calibers of shotgun, rifle, and handgun. Chamber Snake, your gun guardian. Crimson Talon broadheads. Massive hemorrhaging and unmistakable blood trails.
Crimson Talon did its job, though. There's blood all over that arrow.
Crimson Talon broadheads. A storm is coming. First Class Trophy Ranch, your next destination to that trophy of a lifetime.
The founding principle of Lucky Duck was simple: help hunters fool their prey. The spinning wing duck decoy, our first product, brought customer service, better built products, and duck meat all to the table. 25 years later, that core mission still rings true. Whether it's our legendary carver Dave Constantine, Rick Paulette's industry-leading animal sounds, or the world champion hunters that use them, one thing is for sure: we are the masters of deception.
Well, getting ready to head out here for my afternoon hunt here in Ohio. You know, hopefully I can get my target buck on the ground. You know, things are starting to really kick in. It's early November. You know, this buck I've been after, really nice 10-pointer. Had trail cam pics of him, you know, throughout the year, you know, and just got a picture of him yesterday. Looks like he's broke off a bunch of his tines. I mean, he's a really scrapper. I mean, I like to get this buck on the ground. Super nice buck. Even though he's broken up, he's still my #1 target buck. So hopefully I can get out here, get up in the stand. We'll see what's going to happen. I mean, this is the time of year when anything can show up and things are really kicking in. So fingers crossed I can get this buck on the ground.
Back up in the stand here in Ohio. It's November 4th. Back in the same stand I've been hunting the past few days, so been seeing a lot of movement here, a lot of action, and a couple of bucks on my hit list have been coming through here, so hopefully one of them will come through tonight. I get my hands on him, so stick with me.
Well, as you can see, it didn't take long after putting that hot scent trail out. You know, I got set up in my stand. Not too much longer after I set up in my stand, I had this button buck come in. And, you know, then these other bucks start filing in. And then lo and behold, out of nowhere, a doe coming down that scent trail, and right behind her was the buck I was after.
Country. It's not a place you visit, a station on the radio, or even a state of mind. It's who you are. It finds its roots in your connection with the land and the animals that live there. You go the extra mile, and always give back more than you take. You put family first and sow seeds for the next generation to reap. You get up before dawn to see the world more clearly. That's country. Mossy Oak Breakup Country.
Trophy Ridge. Tools bow hunters trust.
When it's all on the line, you need tools you can trust to get the job done. Your sight, rest, stabilizer, quiver, all designed to give you a distinct, deadly advantage in the field. Trophy Ridge delivers the tools bow hunters trust.
I'd say I smoked him. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and get down and see where my arrow is. I'm hoping I got him. Stay with me. Here's the scenario. Last night I shot this really nice buck here, and I decided just to let him lay down over the night because I see him go down and the thing I was watching him, I could see his tail wagging and everything, and figured he was hit pretty hard, but it was getting dark, and I said, well, I'm not gonna push him, I'll just let him lay down. So got back in here this morning. Hopefully I can get my hands on this deer. He's a pretty nice deer, so it's been one I've had on trail camera in here, you know, ever since May, growing on the Just Appeal of Mineral. So hopefully I can get my hands on him, and so stick with me. We're gonna get on this trail. Yep, good old stand, camera arms, everything up in it. The deer come from that way, come down this trail. My shot was right over here. So let's go see if we see anything. It was right about here when I shot. Don't see an arrow or anything. Oh man, look on that tree. Look on this tree. Crimson Talons. Putting a hurting on him. Alright, here's where I last seen him going across the creek. Oh man, look at all that blood. What? Look at that. Piles of it. Oh man, it's piled up everywhere. That is a good sign. Down there's his track down there crossing this creek. So let me get across this creek. We'll see if we can get back on him. Oh yeah, it's all the way up through here. Oh man. Yeah, look at that blood. Look at that. Yeah. Good blood. Crimson Talons. They're hurting on them. Look at that. All the way through here. Just pouring. I'd say we got a dead deer. Oh yeah. Well, he's crossed that creek again, and he's made a little loop, come back around, and he's come back underneath here, and I got blood again going up this trail here. Yeah, I got blood right here going up, so I'm gonna keep following this trail up here. We got really good blood, so we'll keep following up, see where it leads us. This hill, I fell down over this little stump. Oh man, I think I see him. I think I see our deer laying right there. Right there, boys. Let's get up here a little bit closer and see if that's him laying there. Pretty sure that's a deer. Oh yeah, that's him. I got him. Oh man. Go up here and see what we got. I see a good rack sticking up. Oh man, look at this deer. Get around this briars here. Oh yeah, look at that. Broke off a couple of his points. But still a good one. Look at that. Yeah. Super excited about this. Super excited. Yeah, so I'm gonna get off here, get him taken care of a little bit here, and get him out here a little bit so you get some better look at him. So stay with me. Well, here he is. What a great deer. He's broke off a bunch of his tines. He had tines that matched. Broke one off over here, broke two off over here. Super happy with this deer. I mean, mature buck, big swell neck. Crimson Talon done his job. I mean, he's been dead for a while. I mean, he's really stiff, but I'm super happy with this deer. And Crimson Talon, we've been with him for a few years now, and every time we have always short blood trails. I mean, it don't take too long for them to expire. So Tommy's had a good year this year. He shot a Big 10. Now I've got the Big 10 that I was after, and so I'm gonna get him all taken care of. I'm super ecstatic with this deer. So
You know, there just words can't say enough about this deer. I mean, I can't believe all the stuff he's got broke off of him. He was a scrapper. I'd say he was the main guy in here. So super ecstatic. Like I said before, I've got pictures of this deer, you know, all the way from May and stuff on the Just Appealing, and you know, he's growed up here and he's been here for several years, and finally got to put my hands on him, so I'm super happy. So words can't express how happy I am. So I'm going to jump off here and get him all taken care of. Hey, this week's tip from the field, I want to talk to you a little bit about a product we've been using this whole season. You know, we got in partnership with a company called Fowler Outfitters. They make this really nice lighted knock called Night Knocks. I mean, they come in a 6-pack. I mean, they come in multi-colors and stuff. Really, really easy to use. You don't need no tools or nothing to turn them on and off. I mean, they got like a little switch here on the side. Once it's activated, you just push it up and it goes right off. Really bright lights. I mean, these are super products. I mean, the reason we like these lighted knocks is they're very easy to see the impact of the shot when we go back and look at footage and stuff. And, you know, and it's easy to find your arrow after, you know, for recovery of the arrow. I mean, the light on there is really bright. You know, low light conditions, you're going to see it. So, you know, like I said, if you get a chance, you're in the market for a lighted knock. You know, they also make them for crossbows. So, like I said, if you get a chance, check them out at FowlerOutfitters.com.
Crimson Talon broadheads. Massive hemorrhaging and unmistakable blood trails.
Crimson Talon did its job, though. There's blood all over that arrow.
Crimson Talon broadheads. A storm is coming.
Well, man, that was a super hunt. I mean, I was super happy to harvest this buck. I'd been after this buck all season. Had a lot of pictures of him, you know, coming in and stuff. And even though he was all broken up, that was a target buck I was after, and I was super happy to get my hands on him. So thanks for tuning in this week. Make sure you tune in next week for another great adventure.
Honky-tonky big redneck goon. I caught more fish than a man in the moon, and I've been around town.
Tune in every week and follow us on social media so you can stay up to date with our latest adventures.
Got one spare tire and the rest showing why I creep by backfire smoking. Yeah, I remember Uncle Buck. Yeah, I'm that guy. See, y'all stuck in the box with the same old name brand folks, man. Y'all lame-o. Let me hit the whiskey, few toasts, and I'll show y'all something about the redneck tango. Put you on the payroll, stacking albums. You split through the book if you start to doubt. I'm been sitting around the finish line trophy browsing, cause the rest slow mo like they part the value. Pop the stallion on the ass, get the uptown lad boy, bad boy, did he get shut down? Recognize a rebel when he pull up at the party. Hit up Bob and tell him bring a little Marty. Tip my hat to the folks in the bag, but it sure is sad that you came there last. I stabbed my flag at the top of the hill, so y'all know how I feel. I'm really feeling myself tonight. So if you're thinking about hating, don't even waste your time. I'm feeling folks say, damn it, bro. I'm really feeling myself tonight. So if you're thinking about hating, don't even waste your time. I'm feeling I got the bags with me and they ready to go. So I'ma do my thing till they don't love it no more.
Yeah, been gone, fill my cup, liquor bottle in my hand, about to tilt it up. While I talk to your girl while you're still in love, like Netflix, girl, we gon' chill.